welcome to the show. I'm your host, Bill Posley, and this is my life.
I have always been extremely fascinated with people whose paths in life have been traveled by few and unknown to most. Those unique individuals with unconventional jobs who have found success doing exactly what they love.
I've always been intuitive when it comes to animals.
Each person has allowed me a first-hand look at their extraordinary lives. From a Venice street performer
when I get out there, I'm a different person.
to a real-life superhero.
I come up here sometimes just to look down on the city. It reminds me of why I do this.
I am given a rare opportunity to walk a mile in their shoes.
We're trying to tag something, put it on this wall before we get busted.
Sometimes things don't always go according to plan. This Is My Life consists of 3 parts. First, a biography, an in-depth look into the stories behind our subjects.
What does it mean exactly to be a street performer?
My definition of street performer is an independent contractor, which means you're free to come and go, work when you want to.
It's a game. It's an underground game. So it's like who's up the most in the prime locations kind of runs the town.
It's just like any other job. You know, this is my suit of armor.
Their trials, tribulations, and the choices that they made to steer their lives in this direction.
Why do you feel personal responsibility to look after this city?
When I was 14 and my brother was 8, we were at the park. A strange man tried to grab my brother and I ran after him. The guy took off and then I had to call the cops.
Everybody who comes out here practices every day as hard as they can to become as good as they are on this track. Am I correct?
These girls practice 3 times a week on their skates and then cross-train 2 other days. We are absolutely 100% athletes.
This is the hardest place to make money.
Really?
This is cold, cold, cold. The people here are cold. They'll look at you and walk away.
Second, we examine exactly how they live. I study their techniques, pick up tips, and learn every facet of their lives.
It's about enticing the animal, not cornering, because the animal is actually more afraid of you than you are afraid of him.
The most important thing in roller derby is learning how to fall and then hitting.
Just come, go with the flow. At the end of the day, it's going to be okay.
The most important thing is to get up, get out, and don't get caught.
Third, we see if I'm ready for the task at hand.
So off to the dressing room?
Yes, but ladies only.
Through my experience, it allows you, the audience, a first-hand look at a world that would otherwise be foreign to most people.
So I've been handed this release agreement, waiving the right for me to go get killed on this track. Can't wait to get out there and skate. Roxy just did an amazing job up on stage. I'm up next, and I hope I do it some justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very funny Bill Posley.
So the music thing, not working. They don't like my 90s show tunes. I'm gonna attempt to get shot in the back by a BB gun. Maybe that'll attract some money.
The most common question that I get about roller derby is it real?
When I fell, I would try to hit my arm and not my knee.
I just got lit up out there. It was no joke. Oh my God, that was intense.
Wasn't it?
Despite life's difficulties,
Nobody should ever have to go through that.
everything has its rewards.
Today's gonna be a good payday. Mission complete.
This is my life. Who there?
So this has been our show. As you can see, each life is full of its own adventure, and each person has their own story. But there are a million unique people out there, each living extraordinary lives, and hopefully I get a chance to live them all. I'm your host, Bill Posley, and this has been My Life.